Hi.
Good evening. Hello. Thank you for joining us. My name's Barry.
And I'm Jay.
And we are Mitosu Crafts. So I think we just hold on a second or two just for wait for people just to check in. I didn't get the laptop out at all actually.
An impromptu Facebook Live showing the pre-order of new Stampin' Up products that we got. Yes, so the 2020 to 2021 Annual Catalogue will be going live on June the 3rd. So if you would like a copy of the new catalogue, message us and let us know. It'll be £5 to send. So if you are a new customer to us, we will charge you £5 for us to send you a catalogue, but you will get £6 free voucher to spend on your first order. But if you are a current customer with us, you will get it for free. Okay, so we are independent Stampin' Up demonstrators based in the UK. If you live in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, or the Netherlands, you'll be able to purchase current Stampin' Up products from our online shop at mitosocrafts.com. So yes, obviously you're on our page already, but we do have our YouTube channel where we put out once a week YouTube live every Sunday, so it's worth considering subscribing to our channel there. So we have already got quite a few of you here. So hi Sandra and another Sandra, hi Lola, and hi Lola. My mom.
Lola,
yes.
Lola mum.
Yeah, so welcome to our page. Barry's just setting up the laptop so we can see the comments on there. But yes, so this is the new catalog. There's loads of fabulous new products in there, but we can't show you what's inside. Hi Linda, thanks for joining us. Just yet, but we will show you the actual products that we ordered. We haven't ordered much, but
I don't know. I think we had a pretty good job.
yes, we did well. Yes, we did well, and because we earned some incentives, most of it were free.
Yes, a big chunk of, I think at least half of it was about free.
So
free
it's worth thinking about joining Stampin' Up and our team, the Mitosu Stampers. For £99, you get a lot of free products. My F's. Free products. And you get future discounts on your craft supplies. Yes. Hi, Steffi.
Yes. So if you want to get your hands on with this, let us know, and we will we'll sort that out on how you can get your hands on one. All right. So yes, there we go.
And we'll crack on. Yes.
So we're going to flip the camera around.
Yes. Hi, Sisney.
And go. All right. So Joe's just going to go through the. Hi, Kevin. Joe's just going to go through the product, so I'll pass it out to him.
Oh, okay.
And he's just going to go through it.
It's only a small box, but what we'll do is, ooh. So we had two sweets. So this one, if I show you the stamp set first, and then we'll go through the coordinating products with it. So it's called Forever Fern. So it's loads of Greenery stamps on there, and it's quite a lovely stamp because it's already kind of like got some shadings on it, so you can save yourself from coloring. And it's got 4 sentiments. You can do this. You can do it. Hello. Love and laughter forever after. That's quite nice. To a friend that makes me smile. Who can I send that to? Why are you laughing? Bar's just laughing at me. Yes, so it is a cling stamp, as it says there. So you have the stickers on there and the stamps. It's red rubber, so it's great for stamping. And it's got the foam backing on there. So yes, so it's quite big, the images. So it tells you on here how the images on the front is only 90%, so it's actually massive in there. But yeah, this is one of my favorite set in the new catalog actually, and it's I'm glad that it was in the pre-order, so I can't wait make some stuff with that.
It's definitely you. You wait until you see the papers.
Oh yes. So I'm gonna bring in the papers as Barry said it. So you can see that it's got the kind of like the same images on there but bigger. And this one, yeah, we haven't opened it. Barry is getting me scissors. Oh, we can put it in a Ziploc bag.
We can put it in a Ziploc
Okay.
bag.
So I'll just mess it up for you, and Barry can sort it out after.
I'll repackage it.
There we go. So this one, oh, you can smell it. I can, because it's in a plastic bag. It just smells of lovely new papers, and you can stroke it. Ooh.
I love the colours on that.
So it's 12 by 12 and it's double-sided. Let's have a look. And how many do you get for it? You get 12 sheets on there. So Forever Greenery Designer Serious Paper, or DSP in short, or pattern paper. Ooh, that's nice. And the coordinating colors that goes with that are Garden Green, Just Jade, which is a new in color, Pear Precise, Pretty Peacock, which is another in color from last year, Shaded Spruce, Soft Sea Foam, and Whisper White. So that looks like Soft Sea Foam on Just Jade. And the backing is there, so it looks like it's been watercolored. The image is on there and then printed. So you get 2 sheets of the same, so you can have one that side and then one that side. So we'll definitely be using these DSP, aren't we, Barry?
We are definitely we're not going to get to May of next year and go, we've got lots of paper to use. I said that last
That's
year.
nice for backgrounds. It reminds me a little bit of subtle embossing folder.
Yeah, it's a subtle embossing folder
but in green.
in paper form.
And the backing of, ooh, look at that. Again, watercolor image there.
Can I just take the stamp set for a moment?
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna stamp
I'm
it.
going to have to prepare one.
Barry's gonna stamp the images and then we can see. Ooh, that's nice. That's like a pattern that matches the embossing folder, which is cool. So that's, ooh, nice. That's nice.
That's
It
nice.
looks a bit like succulents in there, but maybe not. Right, I'll try and be quick. Another one there. So loads of greenery, Forever Greenery, as it says. That reminds me of like a lizard or something.
Yeah, it could be a
Hi
animal
Jana,
skin.
hi Linda, hi Sarah. And look at that. Oh, you can just almost touch it and feel it. We've been going for walks. We haven't been for a couple of days. But we've been going for walks in the woods, and yeah, it reminded me of why we don't go for walks. I don't really like bugs, so like, and Barry takes me to like the really overgrown area. But in the last couple of days we've just stayed in the paths, so that was better. So yeah, so this is like one of my favorite on there. But yeah, so all of these is kind of like reminds me of the woods, which is quite nice. But yes, but indoors.
Indoor woods.
Indoor woods.
No bugs.
Enjoy the woods indoors. There you go. So in the suite you have the Greenery embossing folder, and this one will fit a new cut and emboss from Stampin' Up. It won't be available from June, but it will be available soon, and it's a new cutting and embossing machine. So yes, so can't wait to get the mini one, because it's got 2 sizes, one for like big stuff and one for small one. The mini one will fit these embossing folder, and the smaller dies. I need to say die cuts. But yeah, so this one's quite cool, and it you can do your envelopes with that as well, for like the panel at the back, which is quite cool. Or you can do it at the front as a topper on there. So that reminds me of the Designer Series paper there. So we this one, gold hoops embellishments. I don't actually know why we bought it, but we kind of like just buy the whole thing. I'm sure we'll find something. to use it for. And then Barry just like, I can just use it as earrings. Yeah, you can be a pirate, Barry. But it's quite thick in there, which is quite nice. In the catalog, they've done like some, what you call it, some twisting thing using the gold threads, and you can make like your own dream catcher in there, or you can use it as wreaths and just put die cuts and stamped images on there. So that's quite cool. It'll be interesting what Barry can come up with. Ooh, can you make a globe with it? A 3D globe in axis. There you go.
I think you should stamp these too and show
Okay.
me what the stamp looks like.
I will stamp that later.
Show the dies and then I can do
Yeah.
that. Right.
Oh yes, so the dies. So the dies is called Forever Flourishing dies, and if you buy it with the stamp set, it'll be 10% off saving, I believe.
So 10%.
And there is loads in there. There's 14 dies, so it's quite big. So as well. So that's quite cool. So it ranges from the smaller die cuts there to the massive one. I think that's the biggest one on there. But these ones you can obviously color with your ink pads, and then these open dies coordinates with the stamps. So
Pass me that one on that one.
yeah, so Barry's actually stamped a couple of them, and we'll show you soon. There you go. And yes, so it will cut your pre-stamped images, and then you can use them as embellishments for your toppers. That's quite cool. Oh, that's nice. That looks like it. If you cut it, and then if you put a silicone mat underneath, you can then emboss the die cut, and it creates those details with embossing details within the die cut, and I guess the same for that one. That'll be cool. So that's the dies. I must remember to put them back. Actually, Barry's gonna play with it, so it's fine. I'll just leave it alone. Sarah, I went to Silent Pool today and had a walk. Yes, we just saw some pictures.
It's essential shopping.
Essential shopping, I love it. We were just like, oh yes, she knows the meaning of essential shopping. Hi, Carol. Hi, Marielle. Who else is this? You have sparklies on your thumb. Yes. What good spot. So Bar's got actually done all of his fingernails. We were in a shop. We did our food shopping on Friday. And I saw these, and I was just like to Barry. We were making something with Best Dress Suite, and I was like, well, we don't buy lipsticks and nail polish, obviously. We do when we go on family holidays. We Barry's sister. Yeah, Barry's sister normally do our nails just to kind of like just for fun, and then we get funny looks. So I said to Barry, we should buy them, so then we can create boxes for them, and then hopefully to inspire you guys.
And I got a bit carried away.
And Barry loved it so much. But yeah, so that it's £1. So you know what shop we got it from. But I'm quite surprised how good it turned out. But that's just one coat. My nails is normally quite dirty. So, but anyway, I digress. So this one, look at these papers. So gold. What is it called? I don't even know. So this one is called Forever Gold Specialty Designer Series paper. It's specialty because it's on gold foil, and it's pre-cut, laser cut toppers. So you can put sentiments on top of there, and on the back it is white. So if you don't like the gold, you could always just sponge brayer in different colors. You can do ombre effect. You can sponge over different color, so you can have darker on the inside and lighter on the outside. But you get 6 sheets, so 3 of each design, so you get 3 sheets of these. What's great about these ones compared to the other laser cut DSP previously is because those ones sometimes is it was just a whole sheet. But this one, because it's different elements and it's sectioned already, you can just use it really quickly for your card making and paper craft projects. So you don't have to think of, how can I cut it? How will I make the most of it? So you can use the toppers already, and then you can use the in-between for your punches or dies. So the next one is even better because it is divided into 6. So they are great for your card bases already, or card layers. So without thinking, oh, how do I cut this one? But it's already pre-cut for you, so which is great. So we still have actually the laser cut, this specialty design series paper from the past 2 years, because we don't want to cut it, but we're definitely going to be using these hopefully. But look at that. And again, this one you get 3 sheets of each, and white on the back, so you can color it if you want to. But look at the gold. So that's quite cool. So you can use that for I quite like geometrical things for masculine projects. Obviously not just for masculine projects, but it's quite an easy thing to go to. So those 3 are quite good for masculine projects, and these ones with the leaves and the laser cut designs, floral greenery, shall I say, it will be great for feminine ones. So those are the gold specialty, what's it called again? Forever Gold Specialty Designer Series paper. And I think is that it for the suite? This is the one that I was talking about. So this one is the Forever Greenery Trim Combo Pack. Five comments. I went to Salimpo today. Woo! Love your sparkle nails. It's gold. Love it. Gold foil. Love it, Jana. And yes, your card should be with you hopefully soon. We sent it off the other day. So this one is the Forever Greenery Trim Combo Pack, and it is lush. It does remind me a bit of, like, is it goals for
bandages?
Yeah, bandages, but it's nice and soft. So that one's yeah, it's soft. Yeah, it's like, it's not like the flax ribbon where it's different strands. So this one is proper material, and this one is the gold trim, I'm guessing, and this is the one that I was telling you about, where you can create dream catchers and things with the gold hoops, or just use it for a different texture to your card. And it's ooh, so I love doing this. How many strands can you make in one? To make it last, but it's quite thin.
This is why we can never use anything, because Jay makes it go for too far.
It's quite thin already, but let's see. So I think it's just two strands in there, but you don't really, I think because it's so thin already, you can't really make any more on there. So 2 strands. Nature's Twine is 3, but within those strands you have loads of different strands as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yes, so you, oh look, you can make your own tassels with that. I don't know if you can see. There you go. If you split the strands, you will be using it all year. I know. So I'll try and not to do it. But it's just interesting for me, just to see what else you can do. And this one, because it's really soft, I bet if you tie a bow with it, it won't make much height on your... How do you make a bow? You need more tail. Much height to your project. But it's soft as well. There you go. So that is not too bad. And yeah, it's probably the same height as a mini dimensional on there, but because it's so soft, your knot, you can make your knot really tiny on there, and then just change up your the width, the size of your loops. Cool. Just chuck it. There you go. So Barry's been stamping, so I'll show you some. Shall I do some stamping with those stamps?
Just over there.
So Barry's put these on the block, the big stuff, and with the coordinating inks, Pretty Peacock and Garden Green. Pretty Peacock is the in color for 2019 to 2021. So tap, tap, tap. And because it's on, it's cling mount and it's got foam backing, it's okay to stamp on hard surfaces. If it is photopolymer, it's better to stamp on a foam mat. So look how fabulous that is. So it's got the gradient already in the shading. You can leave it like that or enhance it with your Stampin' Blends markers, and then add a bit more green, a lighter green, even with the lighter airs there. That's quite cool. I'll do the other one in Garden Green. So don't forget to just tap, tap, tap. I tend to tap around the ink pad because sometimes when we sponge, I sponge on just in the middle, and then that takes most of the ink from the middle. So if you are tapping, just tap it around. Stamp it. Oop, did I go over?
No.
Ooh, that's lovely. Look at that. So again, the same type of image, different design with the shading on the actual stamp. So is this a distinctive stamp then? It is a distinctive stamp, so that's why you got all of those lovely details on there. So you can even use your aqua painters or your water brush to then spread out those inks instead of using your Stampin' Blends marker, and then make those lighter. There, that's lovely.
That's what they look like once they've been.
And when you die cut them with the coordinating dies, there you go. So it's quite lovely edging on there, and you can use them as different elements and embellishments for your cards. Cool. So Barry's also done the embossing of one of the design. So whilst we were on our walk last week, we were discussing how many ways can you use an embossing folder. So we came up with like, was it 6 or 7? I can't remember. And I was just like, you should do a video for that, but Barry still hasn't done one. But yeah, so
hint, hint, hint.
Hint, hint, hint. But yes, so you can emboss as it's designed for, deboss. So the other side, because sometimes one of them is actually the Pinewood Planks 3D embossing folder. I tend to use the deboss side. But yeah, look at this one. You can stamp on it, you can ink it, and obviously because it's emboss and deboss, you can use both sides. Yes, so this one, Barry sponged a tiny bit of Pretty Peacock on there.
Do the top bit
and I'll quickly show you. So you can either use it with the stamping sponges, or you can use your ink from outside, but that will be really dark. So we do prefer inking it up. Ooh, that
yeah,
already
I
had
should
some.
have said to you.
You already
go very lightly.
So yeah, so not come in too dark there. So you can.
Well, it depends on what you're after.
I quite like it.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then if you add another color, you can have a different shading on there. So that's normally I would use a different sponge, but do a lighter color. Hi Janice, hi Lisa. I should have come in with the lighter color first and then with the darker color. But yeah, it just accentuates the
and then because that
outline.
embossing folder has got a nice channel in the middle, ideal for stamping a sentiment somewhere in there.
You can stamp your sentiment. Barry's instructing me. Here's your stamp. Here's your ink pad. Now stamp.
Or is he going to get it straight because we haven't put the stickers on?
Hello. There you go. And is that the... And that can be your front panel already.
Yeah.
And then just have your kind of like matted.
Designer series
do a
paper
layer
behind, yeah.
underneath. Oh yes, designer series paper. I always forget. You can use for your backgrounds. Amazing. Cool. And then for the deboss, you can do the deboss side, and it'll be a different look for your project. And this is just by stamping. So imagine if you actually use your ink pads and color the embossing folders as well. Sorry, I'm rushing, so it's not the best sponging there. Oh, hello Tommy. Tommy's just
trying to climb on you.
Trying to climb on my back. Oh, look, you can do like some midnight scenes and kind of like have memento ink and then just have your ooh nice and put some masking with circle punches and then have the moonlight, so it's like you're looking up onto the sky. There you go. Hi Heather, you just turned on my Google Assistant with that voice. Did I? Yeah, sometimes I joke with Barry. I was like, shall I do it in a voice? But Barry was like, no. So the next one, so that was the Forever Greenery suite, I believe it's called. So the next one we have wood. So love this suite. The stamp set that comes with it, it's a bit, it was a bit odd that we were kind of like, Barry didn't realize that we ordered it. I was like, yeah, it comes with the In Good Taste suite. So it's this one. So Tasteful Touches. So this one comes with 9 stamps. So you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 sentiments and 5 images. So I love this image, but it's got the feather on there, some greenery, and 2 designs that you can actually use for building your background. So you can use your Stamparatus or stamping tool and create different backgrounds using the hinge step technique, or you can just do accents of it in different corners and things like that. But love this flower. Again, what Stampin' Up has done with the image is got some shading on it, so it'll be great for your coloring. You don't have to color it if you don't want to. You can leave it as is because it's got the shading as well, but it will, your coloring via watercolors, ink pads, stamping blends would just enhance the image. And that one comes as a bundle with the die, Tasteful Labels dies. So this one, there is 10 dies, and it's mostly it is the labeling dies, and it's got a mixture of different sizes and shapes, which is quite great. And you can layer them up, which is good, as you can see within the how it was put in the packaging. So that's quite cool. There's some nice frames in there. So this one, it looks like it's embossed in different, how many lines is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 lines. So one would actually, I would say, cut it, and then the 2 inside and 2 outside would then emboss your paper. So you can use the actual die cut and then have the details in the inside, and then you can use the offcut for another project and have it as a layer on there, which is cool. So you have a banner with stitching on inside and the outside as well, which is great. Look at this one. This is funky. Ooh. The circle one, it's got dots in there. It looks like it. Oh no, it's like mini chevrons. Ooh, talking of chevrons, I've done a project with more chevrons in it. So my last stamp review crew hop, I did a chevron with the poppies. So on Monday morning, we are blog hopping with Mountain Air, and I did some more chevrons, but not using the stitch nested label dies. I actually used the trio banner punch. So yes, don't forget to use up your punches and try and think of different ways to prolong the different use of those. So this one comes with again the same as these ones and the stitching on the edges, which is cool. So these ones so you might think, oh, it hasn't got any coordinating dies with it, but these are quite easy to pre-cut, or you can use these. What's that? So that's 95%. Let's see. You can use this to kind of like then have it in your label dies, or just offset it so then you can have a banner in there. It'll be the other way around because obviously you're stamping, and then have a banner on the other side. So then you have an image and a banner, and with your sentiment, that will fit in there. And that one, you are the best. That will fit in there. Just saying hello, I'm sure it'll fit in a couple of the big ones. It's already here. There you go. But yes, feathers, you can stamp it and then paper snip the sides, and then it'll look like feathers, right? A bit more technical, but not too stepped up. So just, or you just stamp it as is and just do the hinge. Again, I love hinge step technique. I love the Stamparatos. I always try and do something with it. So why not try it with the in colors and just stamp that 5 times with the new in colors. There you go, Barry.
Well,
so that was the Tasteful Touches. Let's see the papers. I love these papers. I think this was what Barry made, kind of like decided to get the stamps as well, because it reminds me of like interior designs. It reminds me of, you know, when you go to like DIY stores, like the images that they have, or adverts for kitchens and things like that. So this is called In Good Taste Design Series paper. Matching colors, basic gray. Love basic gray, especially for card bases. Early Espresso, Gray Granite, Night of Navy, Petal Pink, Rococo Rose, Smoky Slate, Ver Vanilla, and Whisper White. So there's no new in colors in there, but it's got last year's in color in there. But look, it looks like I think they've just kind of like taken images of proper brick walls and woods and enlarge it into the paper. So it's 12 by 12 and you get 24 sheets. So that's, again, you can use one at the back and one at the front, whichever is what you prefer. So Barry tends to do is he goes through the pack and he puts what he prefers facing up, so then when we're flicking through it we can see whichever we want. But I think you're probably gonna have a big problem with this one because it'll be front and back per one.
Well, that's what I do as well. If I like both sides, then I alternate it. Like,
so you'll alternate it that one, so you can see definitely without having to turn it over. So,
but the problem is that I do that and then Jay doesn't do that, so I have to do it every time I pick a bit of paper.
Because I love everything.
I have to sort through it again.
Hi Sheila. Yes, Jana said I think I'm gonna have to get those label dies. They are amazing. So this looks like tiling, kitchen tiles. Ooh, nice embroidery in there. It reminds me of
like denim to start off
a
with.
coat, like kind of like winter coat. Oh, that's nice. Some more. It reminds me of bathrobe. How cozy.
Yeah.
But look at that one. That's nice.
So again, it's quite a manly sweet, as in because it's wood.
Yeah,
it's not but it's quite soft. It can still be turned. It can be feminine as well. Cause it's kind of got very
because it's
subtle,
easy to it's easy to kind of like
add your subtles to it, your subtle pinks and so on.
Yeah, you should see the samples that they did in the catalog. They're
So it
just
works well with
amazing.
some blues in there to turn it a bit more manly, and then some pinks in there to
Yeah, touches of feminine colors. That's why I meant. That's what I meant about like kitchen adverts and things like that. Because if you just add, it looks like a feature wall.
It's very Swedish.
Yes, and yeah, European.
Without naming the
Eastern
store.
European. And then you can just add those. That's probably why they had the flowers and the feathers with it. And I quite like these ones. And I thought like you can prop up and pop certain elements and have kind of like either the flowers coming out of it or a display, and it's just amazing. So painted. It looks like emulsion, but probably acrylic on there. That's one thing I haven't been doing this lockdown is painting. I told Barry I was gonna paint him some
Northern
Northern
pictures.
Lights. Oh look, that's quite cool. Doesn't your mom got a pillow like that, or was it my mom? I can't remember. It's like you can just imagine it so soft and soft, comfortable. That one, cozy. That's what I meant. Some more embroidery stuff. And oh, this reminds me of we had, was it Woodwards with the DSP, and that reminds me of one, but more in a larger scale. That'll be cool. Love this one. Am I going to? Oh, look, a new background for you for our photos. That's quite cool. I love that. And some more tiles and wood at the back. Yeah, the tilings you can do different ways as well. You can even enhance it with scoring on the actual lines, so then it braces or it deboss the lines, and then it looks more like tiles and things like that. Or do it on a whisper white for the background. Just score it with your stylus or scoring tool, and then have like a corner as your topper, and just with the sentiment, and you're done. So for your symbol stamping, that will be amazing. Oh, that's sorry. Every single sheet, I'm just like, I said I was gonna be quick, but because we haven't opened it. Oh look, it looks like our sofa. Not quite the textile, but the color isn't. And some more wood. And there you have it. So I've done front and back for you, Barry, because I think all of those.
You like all of them.
I think we're gonna get some more.
Is that one which is gonna?
So yeah, so in good taste, designer shares paper.
I'm trying to show that stamp.
Ooh, so Barry stamped this in petal pink. That's quite nice. So again, against the wood, or that's quite nice, but I think it would even look better with the stones. So Fussy got that out, which is look really nice on there. Even with the Forever Greenery,
Yeah,
I think that would work really well with the wood as well. So mix and match. We try not to mix and match most of our stamp set, just in case some of our customers would like to do what we've done. So then at least it's not too expensive for them to recreate it. But now and again, we do like mixing stuff up. So this one is called the Tasteful Textile 3D Embossing Folder. And it looks like one of the... So what I do we normally leave our embossing folder within the packaging, but I turn it over just because it's easier to take off afterwards or whenever you're using them. It looks quite funky at first, but it's just... Oh, is it? That'll be cool. You can't make it out, and from the image there.
So to run it through the machine.
Yes, please. It looks like our settee.
It does look like
Yeah.
our sofa, actually, doesn't it?
It looks
Fabric
like
on it.
one of these. Yeah, that one. But yes, so Barry's gonna run that through. And then on there you have the in good taste elements. So it's wooden elements. How many do you get? You get 91 elements. So that, let's open it up and see what is in here. So if you are a demo, what have you ordered? What are you loving? If you are a customer and you haven't seen the catalog, what are you hoping to get? That's come off already, but that's fine. You want them off anyway, so you know that it comes off quite easily. They're quite cool, so you can have them as ooh, I think it's upside down, back to front. There you go. So it is laser cut, so that's why you have the different obviously some of them I would say is burnt. That's why it's different colors, but it enhances the actual elements. And don't forget, with these you can heat emboss on top of it. If you are gonna color it, I would say you'll need kind of like a base coat, because it's it's wood, it's wood, it's not treated wood even. So if you want to color it in blends or in markers, I guess.
I think this is going to replace the subtles.
Is it?
Yes.
So you have leaves, greenery, I don't know what they're called, branches. So you have 3 sheets of these, and then 1 sheet of that one. So that's quite cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 91 in there. Don't forget those.
Oh my word.
There you go, Barry. So this is the embossing folder, and look at that. You can't probably see it. It looks like watercolor paper, the texture on there. Can I ink it up?
Yeah, do you want that sponge again? Do you want the... Oh, you might have it, yeah, you've probably got enough on there.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
I think
is
it's
lush.
going to...
So yes, so it's one of my favorites already, and it's just nice to have a subtle.
It's not too in your face, but
Yeah.
it's just nice just to...
But you can make it as a feature by
yeah.
by sponging on it, because you're enhancing the design. I don't know if you can see those properly, but both sides works well. So that one was the in good taste, tasteful textures, I believe. So that we're nearly over. We have, as I said, we haven't ordered much.
Just leave it on
I'll
the
leave
side
it there.
there and I'll
Okay.
collect it from you in a second.
So the next one, we got some stuff from the Incolors. So the 2020 to 2022 Incolors. So we got the pack of cards, and I was testing Barry on one of our walks. Like, what are the 5 Incolors, Barry? Because I couldn't remember. that was me testing him. I don't know the answer. You should do. So I'll just open this up. But I'm sure I can remember by now. Or I'm sure most of you will be able to help me. So we have Bumblebee. So this one is actually in the Ornate Garden. Is that what it's called? Ornate Garden, which is one of the suite that's from the new catalog, but it's a pre-release, so it is available now. So the Bumblebee is in there as well. So it's got a rich yellow, and it's I would say it's in between. It's not as bright as Mango Melody, and it'll be in between Crush Curry and Mango Melody, but it's got a rich. I described it as creamy the other week. Like all of these 5 colors are a bit creamy. It's rich in color. Cinnamon cider, which is kind of like brownie. But yes, I don't know, what would you say? I just said it's creamy. But yeah, so I quite like that as well. So another will be great with the neutral family on there. Just Jade, and I remember it because of program where it says Just Jack, but it's Just Jade for the female version. So another nice green there to coincide with the, I would say it's in between. Shaded Spruce is really dark, but this one is kind of like just where if you add white to Shaded Spruce, this is what you would get. So that's what I mean about creamy. Oh, this is what I get. Is it Magenta Madness? Hello guys and kitties. Oh, hi Gian. Yes, Just Jade is one of my favorite. And I think these two, the last two is mine. Is the other two of my favorites as well. So Lovely Lipstick is going, but I want to say Magenta Madness. Is that correct?
Oh, you know what?
It'll be in here. Yes, I'm correct. Because I was like, Majestic Magenta? No, it's Magenta Madness. So that's quite nice as well. So it's not as kind of like bright as Lovely Lipstick, but it is a lovely, lovely color. So this one is Misty Moonlight.
Misty Moonlight, isn't it?
Yes, Misty Moonlight. I nearly said Moodlight. But yes, another. So this one is like Night of Navy with white, I would say.
Yes, yeah.
So that's why that's like all of them will fit.
It's the in color.
It's the in color.
Between color.
Yes. So there you go. That's why they call it that, and it's on trend, and it's in right now, and in the next couple of years.
So it's a color in between 2 colors. It's in colors.
So the in colors have got their own DSP, but we ended up going for the flowers for every seasons because this one has got the 5 in colors: the Bumblebee, Cinnamon Cider, Just Jade, Magenta Madness, Misty Moonlight, as well as the 2 other Poppy Parade and Whisper White with here. So we thought we'll go with the florals because we do love our florals, and it's a 6x6 or 15.2 by 15.2 centimeters. Did you just drop them?
I just dropped the paper, but I think I saved it.
Mm-hmm.
I hurt my foot in the process and tried to save it.
Good that you saved it. 48 sheets. As long as the cards are okay.
Yeah, I didn't want it hitting the floor in the corner, so I just kicked it across the room instead.
So there's 4 sheets on there per design, and it's double-sided as well. So one is floral and the other one's got nice designs on it. And it's not just kind of like the pattern isn't. It doesn't look just like one color. It looks like it's got different distress there as well. So you'll have two of each per side. This looks like to us a bit more Christmassy, which is quite
it's
cool.
a little bit poinsettia-y.
Poinset. I think it is quite.
I think it is supposed to be. I think because I think it is for all seasons as well.
Yes.
It has got some Christmassy stuff
Yeah.
in. What's it called again?
Flowers for every season.
Yeah. So it is got your Christmas in there as well.
There we go. Ooh, love this one. So it's Misty Moonlight, and you have again Christmassy, which reminds of one of the stamps that we use for our class. Peaceful Noel. Yes, that's it. Ooh, are these like tulips? We love flowers, but we don't know the names of them.
No idea.
No idea. But yes, so it's great that when they're all together, you can see that it works well together. You can also just kind of like enhance just one color at the middle, and you know that it'll be fine. So spotted Just Jade. And another one with, ooh, that's nice. What flower is that? I don't know. But lovely flowers. Lovely flowers. So you can't go wrong with some stripes as well. Bright stripes with yellow at the back. Again, lovely patterns on there. See, yeah, the bumblebee looks a bit mustardy on that one against the...
I think it's because
it's against the two colors.
The two colours is
Yeah.
very bright, so
it
darkens
makes
it a little
makes
bit.
it look darker, doesn't it? Ooh, nice. That'll be cool for Forever Greenery as well. Love that. So you can
That'd be nice to
cut it
that
out if you want to. I tend to not like cutting out the SB that way, but you can with that one. Some more flowers, as the name suggests, flowers for every season. But it's really good that the other side isn't just flowers as well. So you have greenery and you have different designs on there, and sunflowers, I think, and daisies.
Yeah, sunflowers.
Yeah,
They're daisies.
I love the background on that one. What background is that one? It says the in colors, but I don't think it is. It just really works well with the hints of the Poppy Parade
I don't know what
and then
background that
Bumblebee.
is.
I would have said it's a whitewashed Magenta Madness.
I'd say it's like a blush and bright type of, but it's not on there.
So you have lastly Misty Moonlight with the Just Jade background, and yeah, so that's the same. Is that the same as that one? I don't know, but it looks similar to one of the designs on the other one, but in different background. So that's cool. So we thought, as it's got the in colors, we'll go with that instead of the just the pattern papers. But we're probably gonna be buying them. And it comes with the 2020-2022 in color enamel dots. So there's, I believe, 100. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 20 of each. And it's one size, but which is good enough.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you end up finding that I find when you've got different sizes, I find that you end up with lots of one size and not enough of the other.
I do like enamel dots. Ooh, and our last stamp set is Jar of Flowers to go with the Flowers for Every Season. So you have 4 different flower arrangement, I guess. So 9 designs in photopolymer, and it's got the jars. You can color the jar or add water in the jar as well. Oh, it's got lovely designs as well on there, either for your card base as well, to have different. Oh, you can see hinge step technique there and do stripes. Lovely. So the image is 75%, so it is slightly bigger. And this one, so you can color them up. Some of them you can probably just stamp as a background stamp as well. Ooh, can you make like a forest with that? Just kind of like have a panel, like a window panel, and just stamp that all along, and then you have a forest of stalks. Or trunks if you want to. But yes, so that's quite cool. And you can color that with blends. As I said, you don't have to if you don't want to, because it works as an image in itself. So let's see one. And for you can heat emboss it, and because it's got thick lines on there as well, it's good for heat embossing, so you don't have to be too careful of going over your when you're coloring. So I'm just gonna do it in Memento. Yes, please. So when it's new, photopolymer, I find that when it's new, it's probably got some coating on it. I tend to just rub it first, because your initial stamp
Or stamp it once and then
stamp
stamp
it once
it
and then
again
stamp
for
it
your
again.
proper one. Yeah.
But I'm too lazy for it.
Oh, is it now?
Okay, I'll stamp it there first. Okay, that was actually fine. Yeah. So use it up and then just use a scrap piece of paper first before you use it. I like the sound.
Pretty.
So that's lovely. So yeah, so you don't forget, use your memento if you're using stamping blends. Use stays on if you're using water with it. And we'll do this one. We'll do a jar because it comes with the coordinating punch as well.
I'm gonna clean it first.
Oh, you can. There's another block there. We have loads of blocks. We have 2 sets of blocks. And I'm using one that was given to us by our upline. Yay! Because why not, eh? Okay, so before I stamp, this is the punch. Jar of punch. It coordinates, as I said, and it comes as a bundle when the catalog goes live, and save yourself 10%. It's always good to get the bundle if you like both things. So this one, you can see that the bottom of the jar is there. So it's worth taking note of what is at the bottom. So then you can place the bottom. Yes, we are, Dana. Yes, we're nearly over. Yeah, so take note of what is at the bottom. So then the bottom of your, or the edge of your paper, that's where you would then put your, stamp your image, he says. Because I tend to just stamp kind of like willy-nilly and be like, oh no, it doesn't fit in my punch, and then I'm having to cut it like the demo that we did the other day. But it doesn't take long to cut it off, but if you just take note of that, it'll just be easier to punch it and put it in your punch without having to cut it off. But yes, so that's quite cool.
And I think it's reversible as well, isn't it? It's a reversible stamp, if I remember correctly.
Yes, because now, that's why I thought, because reversible for these ones, the packaging is normally like this. Does it say reversible?
That's why I thought it was reversible, because it's the same packaging as the,
so I believe,
Mountaineer.
Yeah, so these ones are reversible.
So you can do that. So you can do like a...
Yeah. So, excuse me. Where's the... Did you take... So yeah, so reversible means you can stamp the... Stamp the actual design and then turn it over. Try and... Sorry, it's still... I should have cleaned it. But you can just do it like that, and then use the back with a lighter color. And then to fill it in. It was a bit off, I couldn't see. My excuse anyway. So that's why this one is got the lines, and then the other side is the solid line as well. So you can do the water for those, and then when you're done you can just place it on your case. And what's great about this one, it comes with the mason jar shaker domes, so you can create shaker cards with your jars, and this one fits in the punch. So for your toppers, punch it like your layer, and then you can put them in. And let's double check if it's the same as this. Yeah, it is sticker on the front and sticker on the back. And what was it? The shaker domes before? What was it called?
Snow globes.
The snow globes, yeah, from the autumn winter catalog. So that's it's the same as this one. And we've seen some people use actual liquid in there as well. So just be careful when you do that. Make sure that it's properly stuck on, so you don't want to send it off or on your display and be like whatever. But yes, so that's quite cool. You can put sequins in there.
Yeah, you can do stuff and obviously and then have the backing behind it to show. So it gives you a jar.
So you can stamp it and then have another layer, punch it, and then do that. Or if you take off the white bit and you just put it out, you can just add Stampin' glitter. That's actually retiring. So get it now before it's gone. But you can glitter it up. The edges.
Really?
Pretty. Not just pretty, it's pretty. And I believe that is it. So yes, that is our pre-order. I don't think we're gonna be creating anything else. Did you want to sit down?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Barris is gonna, and then we'll go.
We'll just move over. Oh, it's not. There we go. Oh, excuse you.
Oh, hi Pam. Yes, so Forever Greenery in good taste and jar of flowers. They're just a quick demonstrations of what they look like. So we will probably stamp them and die cut them or punch them and do some more samples.
Yeah, we'll do some more samples of that.
But I can't wait to do some stuff for them.
Yes, and can't wait to actually bring the new catalogue over.
Yes, so if you are new to Stampin' Up or don't have a current demonstrator, we'll be happy to be your chosen demonstrator, and we can send you a new catalog for, if you are a new customer, £5 for a catalog, and you will get a £6 voucher to spend on your first order. So you're pretty much getting back your £5 on your first order plus a bit more. Yes, so contact us if you would like a copy of the catalog. But if you are a current customer of us, we'll be sending yours soon.
Yes, we would. We're still waiting to get delivery of them, but they should be in the house next week, hopefully. Yes. So as soon as they're in, we're going to start shipping them out very soon. So yeah, if you'd like one, let us know ASAP.
Yes.
Excellent.
So tomorrow we'll be on our YouTube doing a live. So make sure that you have subscribed to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so yet. Next week, we don't know. Oh no, yeah, we received our order for the product medley
yes.
botanical print. So we're probably going to be using that. It is such a great deal. It's on the retiring and
reduced from £65 down to £26. You get stamps, dies, paper, ribbon, embellishments. I'm sure there's some other stuff in there, but I can't think
papers,
of it.
Papers, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
papers. But you get stamps and
some
dies.
Laser cut elements in there as well. Yeah,
for 60% off, isn't it? I think, or something like
yeah.
that. So yeah, so if you don't know what the product medley is, we'll show you tomorrow on our YouTube live. But it is on our online shop already, and it's only available while stock lasts, and with 60% off, it's probably going to go soon. So check them out, get them, order them, and don't forget to use our current Stampin' reward code or host code when you order from our online shop.
Yes, lovely.
Cool.
Excellent. All right, well, I think we'll end it there. Thank you, everyone, for sticking with us.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Linda, I said I think we are going to be up all night. Maybe not tonight, but there's definitely going to be some late nights, I think, crafting with this stuff. So, yes. So, you're welcome, Jan. Thank you very much for sticking with us. All right, guys. And so we will see you tomorrow evening, 7 o'clock, normal time over on YouTube. Until then, have a good night. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think that's
excellent. Have a good night, all. Thank you very much, and we will see you tomorrow evening at 7.
Thank you.
See you later. Bye.